Today, Senator Joseph Lieberman got his first-hand look at the Staples Center, where he will make his speech tomorrow. But well wishes weren't the only things greeting the senator when he got to Los Angeles this morning. We continue our coverage at the Democratic convention with Fox 61's political reporter Rick Hancock, who joins us live from Los Angeles now. Rick.
Good evening, Brent and Susan. At the beginning of the day, the Democratic Party, they weren't certain if they had the full support of one of their most ardent constituents, African Americans. At the center of the controversy, Connecticut Senator and Vice Presidential candidate Joseph Lieberman. You see, the Congressional Black Caucus, they believe that Joe Lieberman is in favor of rolling back affirmative action programs and also allowing public money to be spent at private schools. Little did Senator Joseph Lieberman know that when he landed in Los Angeles this morning, he was actually flying into the middle of a political storm. News reports were swirling that Lieberman was against issues important to African Americans. So after he walked through the convention hall for the first time, Lieberman was summoned to meet with the Congressional Black Caucus.
We wanted to know where he stood on affirmative action. We wanted to know where he stood on the voucher system. And we want to know where he stands on criminal justice issues.
The senator blamed Republicans and the media for distorting his civil rights record. Delegates then heard highlights from his 30-year public service career.
When I was Attorney General of the state of Connecticut, I represented the Human Rights Commission. The record is all there.
The senator says he is against the quota system, but not against programs that give qualified people opportunities.
I have supported affirmative action. I do support affirmative action, and I will support affirmative action.
Labor Secretary Alexis Herman said that Senator Lieberman already expressed an interest in addressing black Democrats at the convention. But that moment came sooner rather than later after the controversy broke. Herman believes concerns among African-American Democrats have been eased.
I think all doubts have been erased. From the conversations that I've had with the delegates who are now leaving, they feel good about this ticket. They feel good about Joe Lieberman.
And it appears, for now at least, that delegates are willing to take Lieberman's word on who he says he really is.
But I want to set the record straight that I support some of the same things that you support. And yes, we're going to have some differences.
Now, Senator Lieberman did tell the CBC that he does favor vouchers for schools that are underperforming, but he doesn't want public money to be spent on them. A little later, when we come back at around 10:30, I will have Senator Alvin Penn from Bridgeport. We'll take a local reaction to the controversy that took over L.A. today. Reporting from the National Convention, I'm Rick Hancock, Fox 61, News at 10.
Okay, thank you, Rick. We look forward to that. Waterbury Mayor Philip Giordano, who's running against Joe Lieberman for his Senate seat, is attacking the senator's campaign fundraising. Our Giordano press release says Lieberman should return PAC money from pharmaceutical companies and admit he, quote, added to the cost of a damn aspirin. Although aspirin is not a prescription drug, Giordano's press release tries to tie Lieberman to the cost of prescription drugs.
A Long Island man is in big trouble for allegedly threatening Joe Lieberman's life. Police say 23-year-old Lawrence Franco called Howard Stern's radio show and said the senator